Hello everyone, my name is ESkweres, and today we're going to be discussing the past, current, and future of the workplace. The workplace and COVID-19. Looking back at the past, how we functioned in the workplace before the pandemic began, the direction workplace design was headed before COVID-19, and how open spaces, communal areas versus cubicle and private offices will look in the future. Going forward, we'll be looking at the current challenges employees working from home are facing, sheltering in place orders, how we're dealing with all of these things, technology difficulties, Zoom meetings, staying focused on the tasks at hand, physical challenges of working from the kitchen table. And finally, we'll look into the future. COVID-19 has set new safety concerns for existing workplace. How to keep employees connected and social distancing within the workplace, designing more private spaces and healthier building systems. Let's revisit past workspaces, how we worked and how we communicated. Reviewing the images below, the left image shows a large open concept space with small workstations and lack of privacy. The right image also demonstrates an open concept shared workstations in a much smaller office setting. Workplaces from the past. In the past, workplace environments were comprised of large open spaces with tables or shared desk space and large conference rooms. We communicated either in person or by email, text, instant messenger, and during meetings in large conference rooms. Offices were laid out in a way that we were all in a communal setting with the exception of managers and upper management who had actual office spaces. Some even had doors for privacy. Furniture and desk space was allocated based on seniority in most offices. Little to no privacy in such open conditions. Recently designed offices were moving to an even more relaxed setting with entirely communal workspaces. Before COVID-19, design was going in a direction of casual open workspaces. Meetings were taking on many different styles. New concepts for private space was designated for researching, focused tasks, and private conversations. Now we're going to take a look at the current workplace and its many challenges. How are we coping? People are finding creative solutions for privacy. Others are just dealing with the chaos that surrounds them. When stay-at-home orders were put into place, we were faced with working from home. This became the new normal. Obviously, it came with its benefits, along with the challenges. Being able to stay home and be safe, spending more time with your spouse and your children, saving money on commuting, eating out, in your wardrobe, working in your PJs or even in bed, working at your own schedule at least some of the time, and even more productivity. Then there were the challenges, coping with your spouse and your children, finding space in the home to work with no distractions and attend Zoom meetings, the inability to be as productive, lack of face-to-face collaboration and brainstorming, being the caregiver and the teacher as well, technology, internet issues, balancing work and family life, lack of a proper desk and seating, and finally, back and neck pain. As we look to the future of the workplace, what can we expect returning back to work? The physical distance analysis is provided to the left with a 6-foot radius demonstrating what the CBC is recommending in the workplace. To the right, a very long conference table is obviously only being utilized by a few employees to maintain their social distancing. Returning to the workplace after the pandemic will look very different for many employees. Safety measures will become the next new normal. Social distancing will continue. Desk locations, meeting protocol, and how we interact with each other as well. The diagram to the left is very detailed and gives much more information about what we can expect returning to the workplace. In late April of 2020, the Gensel Research Institute conducted the U.S. Work from Home Survey. The question was asked, what employees rank as most important to make them feel comfortable returning to the workplace? The highest percentages were looking for stricter policies against coming in sick, increased opportunities to work from home, increased office cleaning. And prior to the COVID-19, only 11% of employees worked from home regularly, and only 30% had a choice of working from home. The least priority was eliminating shared workstations. Employees who did not have assigned seats prior to the COVID-19 are 1.5 times more likely to say eliminating shared workstations is important to them. Now we'll take a look at what design consideration employers are taking for the future, as well as touchless technology. Companies are taking precautious measures. They're looking at spacing out desks, installing antibacterial surfaces, adding thermal scanners, altering air conditioning systems, putting down floor markings, mandating rigorous cleaning protocols, and offering even requiring coronavirus testing. As far as design, spaces with durable building materials are being implemented, furniture and microbacterial materials are being installed, flooring and other surfaces that can stand up to frequent cleanings. Touchless figures are also being introduced, door sensors, smartphone door code scanners, automatic sinks, soap dispensers, and the biggest thing is the UV light self-cleaning toilets and other surfaces. And voice-activated elevator banks are being introduced as well. Here are a few examples of some cost-effective freestanding and rolling partition walls that are being offered as safety options for the e-commerce, education, and corporate workplace as well. I hope that I've been able to offer you some insight on the past, current, and future of where the workplace is going. I thank you for taking the time to view my presentation. I hope you and your family are healthy and staying safe. Thank you so much for watching.